The final act, Act 3 with the Necrobinder, Ascension 1. Let's get it started. Hey everybody, Glitchy here, and welcome back to, say, the Spire 2. Just got done with Act 2. Did alright against the boss. Got a Philo Stone from Darv. First time I see this fella. Kind of cool design, to be honest with you. I like his teeth fillings. They look like gems. Pretty interesting. He's got a gold tooth right there, too, it looks like. Anyways, yeah, let's get into this act, see how far we can make it. Hopefully all the way up to the Doormaker. I have fought this boss before. I actually remember it, surprisingly. Which is not always a guarantee with my memory. But the problem is, I have a very Doom-centric playing style, and I think unless they keep the Doom in between, him appearing in and out, it's going to make it very tough. So we'll have to see. But we'll deal with that problem. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, if we get to it. We have to first get to it, right? And we've picked up a potentially dangerous item for ourselves, which is Philo Stone, which is all enemies start combat with 1 strength. That could horrendously backfire, or it could not. There's no way to be sure. Kind of want to hit a store with the amount of gold I have. The problem being all of them are at the start, but we'll probably be alright. We're going to hit some elites. Looks like there's a triple smith or triple rest. It's probably going to be triple rest, let's be real. Triple rest path in the middle. Yeah, so triple rest, triple elite there. Yeah, that seems like where we want to go, so let's go. Hey, Big Caw. The Big Caw man. Alright, Seance just on something random. So this fight's already pretty dangerous, to be honest with you. Not like terribly so, but the question being, of course, do we Reeve or Scourge? I'm thinking Scourge, just to get, some Doom and to draw a card. I don't think we really care what we draw. It'd be very, very strange. Nah. I mean, that's nice, but, it's definitely the Doomy Dooms here. Doomy Dooms. The most heroic caw ever. That's pretty cool. Pull from below, not going to be great here. We're definitely defying here. Not really for this turn, but more for the next turn. We got to remember we have 4 mana now, thanks to Philo Stone. I mean, we're going to do this just for the weekend, right? There's no real reason not to. And also because it's ethereal and it buffs pull from below, we're going to sow just for damage. And I should have done it with the pull from below instead, but that's okay. Our parrying shield doing just a smidgen of damage there, just a little bit. Not a huge amount, that's okay. Soul, draw. Good draw, bad time. Do like both of these things. Wish I could play them both, but I am one off of playing them both and delay, which I do want to play delay just to take care of my block needs and to get mana next turn. We obviously stack on the Doom here. And we just retain that. I think, do we retain? Yeah, we retain that. I could bodyguard here, but feels unnecessary. Bonk by the parrying hammer. This man is quickly gaining strength. We don't have infinite time here. In fact, we've drawn no defenses this turn, which is quite the conundrum. He is nowhere near. Well, I say no defense, defies a defense, but you know what I'm saying. Probably playing my entire hand, pretty much. Sans 1 strike, essentially. Unless the strike gets us there. Let's see. So that's 8. That's no. Not even. If the can you imagine if Doom respected vulnerable? That'd be nuts. That would be nuts. But it doesn't. And I don't know why we're going on it. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Invoke. Could bop him. Could bibbity bop him. And just for the wisp. Actually, how much is this? 103. Man, we are so close. Is the problem? Maybe we do wisp here just to guarantee it, you know. Not guaranteed, but you know what I'm saying. Get very, very close here next turn. Unfortunately, we take some damage, but we should be able to close it here. That sucks. We're gonna take just a huge amount of damage here. He's got 26 strength. Double production here. Does nothing. Is fun. Yeah, he is doomed. I mean, it is what it is. We're just gonna take it to the face here. That sucks. That we right at the end that we just lost so much health just due to our draw. Maybe that is why we pick parse here, and that seems reasonable to me. All right, maybe we'll get a waffle in this store. What's this? Rainbow Ring. First time you play an attack, skill, and power each turn. Gain 1 strength and 1 dexterity. That seems strong. Not really for me. Lantern. Possibly. Enemies with these as much as HP deal 50% less damage. That's cool. That's pretty interesting. I might buy that. Let's see if the cards of your dredge. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand. Exhaust. If it didn't have the exhaust, I'd say... retain. That's good. This is definitely good. It's just, you know... play 2 random cards from your draw pile. Salvo. Potions. Any potions stick out here? Not really. I think... I don't think I'm buying a card necessarily. I do think I'm buying the sigil and the lantern. Just for more mana. And then... gonna remove a card. I'm thinking... the strikes. Yeah. Just a little deck thinning. Deck thinning is always strong in this game. Very, very strong. It's unfortunate that we took such a beating on that that regular mob. Like, he wasn't even a, you know, it wasn't even a strong dude. It was just a regular mob. Unfortunately, if we want fireplaces, we need to fight elites. Maybe that ends our run. But I think we should. I think we should at least try, right? And, you know, if we eat it, we eat it. Like, it is what it is. Alright, so... Grave Warden here. Just to not get absolutely dumpstered. Negative Pulse. Dooms everything. Gives us most of our defense here. Could Grave Blast. Just to... you know, just to get maybe Negative Pulse back. Maybe Grave Warden. How far away are we from defending? A fair amount. We're taking, what, 27? Yeah. So, not zero. Non-zero amount. Sure. Let's get our Grave Warden back. It's just a little bit more block. So, there we go. We just take just a little bit of damage there. Bonk this guy. And we play production purely because it's going to proc our Pale Tears here. Unfortunately, that hit that fella. But that's okay. Seance? Do we have any debuff card? No, not really. Could we... End of days? Yeah. Yeah, we could. We could. We could end of days, not both of them, but... if we eradicate, we actually get close. The problem is I can't kill with it, right? So to speak. But let's see what we draw. I was hoping. Okay. Deathbringer. Does Deathbringer do it? 21 plus 7 is 28 on the back guy. I mean, yeah, most definitely, right? Yeah. So, do that. And they're gone. They sank into the abyss. Don't want a strength pot. Pretty much at the slice. Another Eradicate is crazy. But not worth it. Dirge is super cool. I don't think I've ever seen this card. Summon 4x times, add X souls into your draw pile. That seems crazy. Sometimes we have extra mana. That's very tempting. What does an upgraded Drain Power do? So this reminds me of what's it called? Armaments. I really like armament. Obviously, armament ends up upgrading your whole hand. This is still just random cards in your pile, but I don't know. I feel like it's good. Dirge could turn into defenses as well, and we need the draw. Let's pick Dirge. As weird as that sounds. All right, next. I don't quite remember the. Oh no, I do remember this fella. He summons. This is very dangerous for us, and we could win right here if we wanted to, right? No, we are just a smidge off, aren't we? Literally just a smidge off. But that's okay, right? That is okay. The problem is we cannot play anything else, and if we do play something else, we sort of lose. We lose a lot of our potential here. I really don't want to take 19 to the dome piece. You know what I'm saying? But in order to not do that, I think I actually have to burn Lucky Tonic or my Shackling potion, which is really tough. If I had drawn just one more mana here, or excuse me, one more card or a way to draw, I potentially could end this. Just a production here, the Wisp, anything of that nature would have been the deal. Would have sealed the deal here. Do I have anything that I don't remember that can help me here? He would be at what? Yeah, no, it's not gonna work out for us, unfortunately. I think we actually just eradicate and take the 19 to face. I don't know, man. That seems really bad. I just don't want to. I don't want to walk into an elite with what 20 something health. That seems stupid. I think we actually have to maybe slow roll it and see what happens. This guy gets really dangerous really fast is the problem. I'm very afraid of that. Very, very afraid of that. But I think I have to. I think I just cannot take that much damage. So let's do it like this. And hopefully we'll get close here. Yeah, this is a very, very dangerous encounter here. So Dirge is helpful. Dirge could soak this entire hit if we wanted to. I probably should have just buffered, to be honest with you, because then now he's way farther off, right? Than what I want it to be. But at least, oh wait, no, hold on. End of days will end this fella's days, and so then I just put the okay. We're actually super fine there. Yep, he gets domed, and we do actually get to play this. For the just for a little bit of value there. He takes a little bit of damage. He unfortunately summons. Oof. Yeah, this is not good. What is this? I don't think I've ever seen this guy. That guy looks like a TIE fighter. That's crazy. He looks cool though. I mean, right? Because it lets us play everything. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna be playing this. Let's actually draw first. The Wisp is unhelpful. With the sole exception of if we play it now, we get mana next turn. But actually, there isn't a next turn, right? Yeah. Yeah, that actually works out for us incredibly well. So he summons, and then bye. Nice. Aerobic acid. Add a random attack, skill, and power into your hand. They're free to play this turn. Oh, that's a potion. That's cool. Attack, skill, and power to your hand. Could be better than the Shackling. Could. The power primarily. Yeah, let's do it. because that represents some potential like actual value during a boss fight or something like that. When you play a solo random enemy loses 8 HP, that's cool. Haunt seems pretty strong. Deal 10 damage, apply Doom equal to damage dealt. Also cool. Gain 7 block if you apply Doom this turn. Gain block 2 additional times. We are doing Death's Door. We feel a little naked. And that will help, I feel. Alright, so big eyeball, big spooky eyeball, big spooky first hit. Can we do anything about it? Yes, we have Defy. We have Grave Warden. Parse comes at an unfortunate time. We might be ripping it anyways. Yeah, the question unfortunately is, do we have enough block? I think we're close, but so let's actually Deathbringer and we're gonna need it. Yeah, we are definitely gonna need it. Do we parse here? If not, I lose, unfortunately. By the way, I love that. I don't know if it's intended or not, but it really looks like she's got some like little glasses. I don't know why they would be completely dark. I know it's the holes in her head, but for whatever reason, it just looks like she's wearing like some silly looking glasses. This feels like a humongous waste if I play it now, because I could draw End of Days. I could draw a lot of stuff that I won't be able to play, and that seems like a stupid idea. Maybe we use that aerobic acid right now, just to see what we get. Well, I'm taking 5 damage. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Right hand. That's very funny. Scourge is good. Countdown at start of your turn, apply 6 Doom to a random enemy. Wowie. So yeah, let's definitely do that. It's Scourge. Production makes me want to play my Parse. So let's punch this idiot. This is probably not the correct play, but we do it anyways. I probably play the Defy and the Pulse here. And yeah, that seems fine. That was cool. Alright, so thanks to Horncleat, we are good. Oh, right. I was like, what is this? What is this scary looking... scary looking hourglass here? Oh no. Is there any reason to play these? I don't believe so. Production. We probably play this so because it's probably the most damage it's gonna do here. I don't believe this fella summons. So, and then we have some mana left over to proc Pale Steers here. Another big 33 hit. That's not good. We get delay though, which is very helpful. But it is not enough with the weaken, or excuse me, with the vulnerable. It is a fair amount, but it's not quite enough. Yeah. But still, we played. Hey, look, right hand. That's fun. That's interesting. So there's a Watcher card from the first game that's very similar to that, where you get actually, is it even the same amount of damage? Yeah, it is. Huh. You know, there was a theory that the Necrobinder used to be the Watcher because of her robes and because she has a staff, even though it's a scythe, right? But you know what I'm saying. I saw that kicking around in the forums or whatever some time ago. Really makes you wonder, huh? Yeah. So let's do that. Let's hit him a couple of times. I think I'm gonna save my 1 mana. The question is, do we want to take all of this damage? Answer, no. Yeah, that's bad. Dirge. This is not great. We are not doing superb right now. Seance, just to maybe get a defend out of here. Yeah, I definitely feel like my defenses are lacking. We have so much mana. right now. So I actually think we just play the hugest dirge known to man. Known to man and skeleton. Yeah, I mean, it's what it is. That'll soak up a lot of the attack as well, right? So if I dirge for what would it take to not take this much damage? Seven mana, right? So I have 11 mana. So I would have to not play. Technically, I have 11 mana, right? So, oh, actually, no. I could just rip it, right? Have I miscalculated? Let's just play it because this will bonk and then bonk. That's fun. The hugest of dirges. Hey, look, we got the right hand. I keep wanting to say right hand man, which is obviously the meme, but yeah. So this is why he picked up dirge. It's moments like this so we can go crazy with a big mana turn. He is almost doomed. Almost doomed. Soul plus. Draw 3. Okay. That's I mean, that's kind of that's what they do, right? I guess. I suppose. I wonder, so does this just bop him? I need 16. Yeah, end of days. Literally ends his days. I wonder how many times I've made that stupid pun. Probably way too many. Let's just get out of here. Goodbye, eyeball. You cost me too much. Funerary Mask. Start each combat, add 3 souls. Whenever you play a card this turn, apply 3 doom to the enemy. That seems cool. Yeah. Let's get Oblivion. I don't know that it's going to be exactly what we want, but that's okay. So we heal quite a fair amount from the thing that heals us that we have forgotten. There we go. Eternal Feather. Definitely. So it's lucky that we have a big deck, except that deck thinning is probably better than having that. But, you know, it is what it is. What do I want to upgrade here? If anything, let's look at the map real quick. We have another elite coming, and we don't really know all the elites just yet, like all that well. So, you know, we don't know what to expect. That's what I'm trying to say. I think I might actually just, in order to help with a little bit of the deck cycle, I think I might want to play the souls will help, right? I think I might want to get like some more draw. Maybe Scourge might be alright to put some draw on. Or I could upgrade some of my defensive options, which I do feel are just a smidge lacking. Grave Warden fulfills both of those, technically. Both of those. Let's do that. Yeah. Do Grave Warden. Seems like an okay card. What do we got? Well, that'll help, but it's not really fantastic. I do recall this guy. Yeah, this guy's not the worst, but he could be a rough customer. We're gonna get punched for a lot of health here, unfortunately, if we don't draw something useful. The defend helps, just a smidge here. I think we're parsing. I think we are. Yeah, Seance, possibly, to get one of these strikes. Oh, I actually have drawn all my strikes, huh? We could turn a soul into a soul, so you can soul while you soul, I suppose. Yeah, the defends are probably my weakest thing here right now, to be honest with you. We cannot apply weak. We actually can't apply doom either. So that sucks. But I mean, we're doing negative pulse just to get some block, right? And then probably just defending, which really sucks. And I should consider doing Deathbringer because it should burn through both artifact, yeah. And so then that'll at least ready the mob for next turn, and then we take an unfortunate amount of damage. That's okay. We drew our other end of days. That's why we have to. Unfortunate that we're drawing Grave Warden now. But let's get some soul going. But what about the soul? Yeah. Let's doom it up. Doom it up. I think I want to delay purely for the mana next turn. Yeah, and then do a small dirge there, and that should be fine. So those are not great. It's unfortunate that he does that on turn 2, so our Horn Cleat kind of goes unused, which is kind of a bummer. If we do that, we burn a card, which we don't want, so we're going to invoke. We have production, so we're just going to play it. Put some weak on him, put some more doom on him. Draw 2. Oblivion would have been great if I had drawn initially, but that's okay. So we put a little doom on him. We did a little damage, and the burns are gonna do a lot of damage unless we attack potion here. I say a lot. I think Osty might actually soak these. Let's find out. No. Bummer. That sucks. So this is his big hit, right? And, well, thankfully we have some draw and a defy. Does Eradicate do anything for us? Nah, he's way too high health for that. I think we actually have to soul here again. Death's Door helps. So that's 24 block. With the defy, that might actually be just enough. Very close. What? Didn't I apply Doom? No, I didn't. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I thought that would do it. That's a mistake on my part. I don't know why I did that. That's okay. It happens. We keep souling. The souls are... Yeah, there's the Doom I could have... So I would have been fine had I not made that mistake. But that's okay. It happens. Let's apply Doom. Let's be mindful of paying attention. I think I might actually not want to do that just yet. Yeah, let's put the Doom on there. We are still taking a huge amount of damage, unfortunately. There's no way this like breaks on shield or anything of that nature, right? I say huge, it's a manageable amount. It's just we also lose Osty, which is such a bummer. Let's wait on that. Let's wait on that. So I'm gonna do this. I know my Eradicate is now worth a lot less, but I think that's fine. Because I kind of want to go into the next turn with a little mana. I'm actually not gonna end up playing it. Yep. Yeah, sorry, Osty. Alright, so Grave Blast could be something here. We got mana. We got enough mana to play stuff. Unfortunate that we have gotten some stuff that's not very useful here. We definitely want to play Shared Fate. We don't have too many attacks. Can we eradicate him to Kingdom Come here with Wisp? And no, I don't believe so. I don't believe we can. Anything that production might be a thing, right? That we could Grave Blast with it. The problem, of course, being that that's not really 2 mana. It's 1 mana, right? So it's that would be a total of 8. Which I really don't want to do that math right now. So it's close. It's close to being his demise. Actually, it's very close. Yeah, it's actually very close. And maybe next turn. So what does that look like? We could also just play Shared Fate after the fact, right? So let's play Dance Macabre because it might help with our defenses. I might actually also play the Defy to put 2 weak on him for next turn. And then, yeah, let's get production. And then Wisp. And then I just realized that closes it out. That's funny. Okay. Works for us. Goodbye. Yeah, I completely forgot that would do some damage at the end there. Man, I'm so tempted to. Yeah, I'm gonna pick a Graveyard. I feel like I'm getting beat up, so let's keep going. We heal a little bit. Very tempted to rest, but we have done okay. We've done okay. What would we smith here is the big issue. What does Oblivion do? If we get a big Oblivion turn with a bunch of souls, that's gonna be crazy. Right? Slate of Flesh could feasibly be very, very strong. Let's see about upgrading Dance Macabre. It's not... I don't have the most of, like, high cost cards, but I have a few, and I feel like it'll... In the long run, I feel like that'll help. That, or I could do Grave Warden, which helps us with both, right? Let's do that. Let's do Grave Warden, actually. Because this does represent a little bit of block every other turn, but not a lot. But this could be very useful. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if that's actually a good card. I just feel like I need him right now. Whoa, what's this Crystal Sphere? I predicted you'd enter. Oh, a raspy voice. I predicted you'd enter. A raspy voice calls out as you enter a mystic hut. Your destiny has brought you here. We must uncover your future and fortunes so you can save us all. Okay, here are the options for the Crystal Sphere reading. Be sure to sign this waiver as well, she says while bringing out pen and parchment. That's how I imagined this went out. She went full business for the end there. Payment plan. Gain Adept. Divine 6 times. At the end of your turn, if this is in your hand, lose 10 gold. What is Divine, though? I don't know. So, who cares that I'm in debt? You know what I'm saying? Who cares that what's this gonna do if I have no gold? I'm here. I'm right next to the boss, right? So, and it's not like there's an Ascension, Act 4 just yet, right? Like an Act 4 vendor that I know of that I don't have open or anything yet. So, yeah, whatever. Divine 6 times. Look at the sphere and quell all that you... What is going on? How to divine. Reveal your future by revealing the tiles. Select small divination or big divination. Reveal the tiles with the crystal sphere. Once an item is revealed, you will receive it at the end of the session, but beware, revealing some items may be dangerous. Okay, so this is Minesweeper, essentially. That's cool. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Let's use quote-unquote Minesweeper rules. I'll pretend that I know what the hell that means. Ooh. That's funny. What is this? You sunk my battleship? I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Yeah, whatever. Your aura is getting... What the hell is that? I have no idea if this is dangerous or not. So we're just gonna do it. Sure, whatever. Cool. I don't know what's happening. Do I even want that? Who knows, man? Yeah, whatever. Let's just do it and see what happens. All right, so we got some gold. Touch of Insanity. Choose a card in your hand. It's free to play this combat. This combat, that's cool. Oh, and we got 2 card rewards. This was an interesting event. That's pretty neat, right? Pretty neat. Pretty good. We're gonna discard our attack potion, bring our lucky tonic, and then add a card. I'm picking the Wisp here for sure, and then a rare one. Sentry mode at the start of your turn. Add 1 sweeping gaze. What is sweeping gaze? At the real, Osty deals 10 damage to a random enemy. Cool. Okay. Devour life. Whenever you play a soul, summon 1. That could have some use. And then Shared Fate. These are all pretty strong, to be honest. I'm tempted to get the Shared Fate just to debuff the big guy, the Doormaker. But this could also represent... I have a fair amount of soul gen right now, between Grave Wardens and stuff. Yeah, let's do Devour Life. Sure. The sphere must rest now. This was interesting. I've never seen this. I actually don't know what this one get. I guess it must have been the Lucky Tonic, right? I don't know. Yeah, all right. Interesting event. Very, very cool. I have never seen this guy. Never. What is he? Globehead. Powers are afflicted with Galvanize. Take 6 damage when this card is played. Okay. That kind of sucks, but, I mean, whatever. So, Delay takes care of our defensive needs. I don't want a Grave Blast here just to get another Delay. That seems pointless. I think I'm actually gonna Dirge it up, right? Dirge it up? Seems fine. And then, hey, that kind of plays into our... Does Dirge... No, Dirge does not exhaust. What did he... Oh, he frailed us. That sucks. Death's Door is good here. If we can... if we can actually do it, right? Let's draw some... Let's draw 3 first. So, Oblivion. We definitely play Oblivion. And then... Do we draw some more? Yes. Production. Because we definitely want to... man. This sucks that we drew this now. We kind of don't need it now, but that's okay. We're going to play it because it's dooming. Dooming it up. We should probably just play our entire hand if we can, right? Just to use Oblivion as much as possible, right? Are we dealing any damage with our hand? Only so. And I think I'd much rather play it than Parse, right? Although I will burn Parse. Let's actually see what we draw from Parse first. That might be ideal. Well, I don't know about ideal, but these are cards that you can play, right? Let's do Defy to have a weak on him for next turn. Unleash is getting pretty beefcaked up, right? But no, I think we're just big dooming, which means we can also just play the Shared Fate. The question is, do we want to reserve our mana here? And between my options that I have here, I think it's fine. I think it's fine to reserve 1 mana here. Yeah. And then he takes 6 damage from our Relic. That was a cool attack. This guy is interesting. Oh, here's the Galvanized. Take 6 damage. Can I shield through it? I don't have any shield cards at all. So that's cool. We are exceedingly close to being able to just end them, right? I mean, this is technically... there really is no way around it, right? So can we get him to what? He would have to be... he would have to take... Yeah, no, we can. We absolutely can get him there. We should be more than fine, right? Or have I grossly miscalculated? No, we're fine. We are fine. We are not fine. I cannot count. No, we are fine. I can count. Bonk. Yeah. It's nice to know that I actually can count. Drain power here is very tempting. So is Putrefy. 3 weak, 3 vuln. Let's do Drain power. Got 40 cards. This is not... You don't want to deck this big, to be honest. Oh, Lord. This is a bad encounter. This is a very bad encounter. We can almost outright end a few of them, though. But the problem is we're going to take a lot of damage. We're going to take a lot of damage here because we just do not have any form of defense other than weaken, I guess. And we also really want to play our end of days here. We're going to make an executive decision here. Probably a bad one, but that's okay. The reason we have done that is because we want to play essentially our entire hand here. And I think that's going to be a good thing. Yeah. So that's Deathbringer here. End of days. Yeah. And then Devour Life because it's going to come in handy. I guess we're not taking like a ton of damage. We're gonna play pull from below, even though it's gonna do. Oh, I didn't think it would actually trigger the vigor though. That sucks. Well, it is what it is. But see, now they have quite a bit of doom, which is good for us. Yeah, so we're gonna be heavily hit here, and then so this guy, it puts all your cards have ethereal, which is very scary. This is not what you want. This is really not what you want. This hand. Yeah. Thankfully, Horncleat is a thing, but sheesh. This hand. And we have to play him, because otherwise, they poof. I mean, it is what it is. Thankfully, the ethereal synergy helps us. We are so close to being able to deal with that. I don't actually know who of these fellas ends up dealing more damage. We're just gonna put it on big guy here. Seems like the most reasonable. Yeah, he's so close. There. Your upgrades are no more. What does that mean? Oh no. That sucks. Well, thankfully your face is no more. Shouldn't oh yeah, it did. I don't know why I thought it did not. Fear for vulnerable should be good here. I have mana to play everything, so there really is no reason not to. If I Scourge the back guy, I should probably just Reave him, actually. And then Fear the middle fella there, who is annoying me. So, yeah, let's do that. So he is toast. Let's do that. I should have drawn first, but that's okay. Weak on everything is good. That actually really works out for us. We're gonna keep the 1 mana. Actually, we have no reason to play this defend anyway, so that works out for us. And then, double doom. And so now we have some debuffs off of ourselves. And end of days ends his days. If you draw a pile, draw a card. Cool. That'll help. Friendship is probably great for us here. And we're going to do it. We don't care about losing strength. So we heal quite a fair amount here. So the big question is, do we heal up for the boss? That's the big question. And what can we do? What can we do otherwise? So if we heal, we go up to full for sure. We actually over heal a little bit. If we smith, we upgrade something, and who knows what we'll get out of dig. So what would be something that we're like, yeah, we definitely want to upgrade this. The problem is that I don't know, because I don't know how this combat with this idiot is gonna go with the Doormaker. I don't know how this is gonna go because I don't know how Doom is gonna behave in this fight. I really have no idea. So this could be terrible, right? I also, just as a result, I don't know what would be the just the best alternative here to upgrade. I feel like defensively, Devour Life might actually be pretty strong because I have a fair amount of soul gen. Somehow I have weaseled my way into a fair amount of soul generation. Between like Grave Wardens and Dirge, it seems like I have an okay amount, and the Funerary Mask. And so that feels like it'll end up paying off in the long run, purely because Osty is technically health. Also, Friendship will help with just mana, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of options. Dig could just get me a random relic that I'm not going to use at all. Oh, I can't. I'm a little bit further off. Actually, I don't overheal. So I'm literally at 70% HP. Is that enough for Doormaker? So technically speaking, I also have Fairy in a Bottle. I choose to believe that that means I am at 100% HP. That's really not how that works. Fairy in a bottle, sometimes you end up double dying, which is not good. We're gonna gamble. We're gonna gamble it. We're gonna upgrade here. But I don't know what would be the best thing to upgrade. Not a singular clue, honestly. Not a singular clue here. Man, this is tough. Very tough. I don't have a card that's like very obviously, at least to my eye, that is very obviously the winner. Maybe it's Slate of Flesh, if only because we have so many cards that put Doom. We either play it or like Eradicate maybe, which is like humongous damage, right? That could, so if I get like a Eradicate 10, that takes out the portal all by itself, right? Technically speaking. So maybe it's that. Pull from below is gonna eventually destroy this encounter, right? As well. So I do have some power cards like that. I think I'm gonna play it defensive, which is probably the wrong thing to do, if we're being honest. But I think I'm gonna play it defensively and do either Devour Life or like Dance Macabre or something like that, because I do feel like I'm taking way too much damage at all times, and I feel like if I can survive, eventually Doom will do the job. So it's either Dance Macabre or Devour Life, which slowly but surely will make our Osty just gain more and more health, and that means he will soak more and more damage. Let's do this. Let's do this one. Maybe this is the wrong choice to make, but that's okay. All right, Doormaker. He makes doors. Yeah, this is why we're scared. Is because like already we're not taking a pounding or anything, right? But like you understand. Like this is not nothing already. We play the production because of course we do, right? And then right there we already took some damage, unfortunately. Yeah. All right. Dirge could be an option here. I really want to play Parse, even though it probably hurts us. More than likely playing Delay. Just for the mana next turn, not for the mana this turn. Right? Let's see what Parse brings us. Production is a pickup for sure. Soul, let's draw some more. Let's play our powers. We know we're gonna be here a while, more than likely. The question is, so we're okay with our defenses if we want to leave them here. Let's see. Yeah, okay. What do I have? We just need to gain just a little bit more defense, and we'll be fine. No escape is kind of not great here. We could do it like this, right? Sure. So that's a little better, and so now we have just a little bit less damage to do here. If I want to dirge, I could dirge twice, right? And then that gets us souls into the thing and gives Osty just a little bit of health, which is good for us. All right, so big Eradicate turn maybe, but then we end up taking a lot of damage. Could Deathbringer? Does Deathbringer End of Days do it? What is that? 50? No, just barely. Maybe with something drawn from Soul. Not quite. And then now I have to play the Defy, but that's fine. That at least gives us the defenses we need. We really don't have any other means to defend ourselves here, because I don't want to take 21, right? So let's apply the weak that we know we're gonna apply, and then probably just block, right? I think so, yeah. What would this bring it up to? 70. And then that's actually very, very close with Eradicate. So let's get our... Is this enough defense? No. Let's get our defenses up first, right? I didn't think about that. The damage from... yeah, this actually would have been way closer than I thought it would be, had I noticed. But we didn't, so that's... I mean, it is what it is, right? We probably do want to Eradicate here, even for the 2 damage, just so we get really close here. 1 off. That sucks. They're out of life, for sure. Play a soul, so that's already... Okay, so we can end of days right here. The problem, of course, being... What happens when we do? When we doom this, what happens? Right? We don't have a way of knowing how that's going to go. But I think we do it anyways, to be completely honest with you. The problem then becomes we can't play Slate of Flesh, which we really wanted. We really wanted to play it. If this does not transfer the Doom stack, which I have no reason to believe it will, then we are in deep doo-doo. Deep doo-doo, unfortunately. This also prevents us from taking a huge amount of damage. But, so defend plus Osty takes care of a lot of it. Which, that's an option. That's an option. I just really want to... I mean, I have another... And, well, it's in the discard pile at this point, right? But, yeah. This is probably fine, right? Or we try to Soul and Scourge, if we can, for defenses, right? What would we draw into... that could help us defensively? Just Death's Door, really. Although it would be a tremendous amount of defense, right? Anything else is only okay. This is only okay. This is only okay, right? So that's unfortunate. Do we try anyways? Is the question. Let's try. Okay, so we drew another soul, right? Cat meowing. Not sorry about that. There's Seance. Do we have anything that we could say? Just a strike, right? Yeah. Let's just do it, because why not? Right? So we didn't really draw the things we wanted, but now he is going to get doomed. The problem being that I kind of wanted to play Shared Fate on the big guy, but that's just not happening now. Yeah, I think I've probably bungled this turn, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. Alright. There he goes. Hello. At least he spends the turn stunned. Right? So Oblivion is good. We're gonna hope. We're really gonna hope that he keeps these stacks. If not, we are in just so much trouble. Just so much trouble. We probably Grave Blast here. Let's see what the soul gives us. Friendship is getting played. That is just a fact. Let's keep souling, because it's Ostying up. I probably play Wisp here. I also should have played Fear if I keep playing cards. Let's do it now, because we're likely to forget otherwise. What would we Grave Blast, if anything? So the boss is stunned. He's not going to do anything just yet. Pull from below is possible. Dirge is possible. I could Shared Fate and see what that does. That seems not unreasonable as well. Just to, because I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that the debuffs last on him. If they don't, then oh boy, then oh boy, are we in trouble. Let's do it though. Where is it? Share my fate. I probably should have drain powered first just in case it buffed it, but here we are. So we played all of our hand just to get as much doom as we could on him. And we've gotten some debuffs. I don't think that turn went all that great, to be honest with you, but, you know, maybe. Double end of days, we can play it. We can play them, but that would be more than likely a mistake. Friendship. So we want to put weak on him, and so this is why we wanted Devour Life, is because Osty's health total has gone up there, which is fantastic. It's tough to explain how, like, this is extra health, and like he's about to lose a lot of it, but he had it to lose it. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. I don't know that I'm playing both of my end of days because I think I have to gain just a smidge of block here, unfortunately. Yeah, I really do. I could do both actually, which is fine. Yeah, so we're dealing damage. We are dealing damage. And then we don't take direct damage here. He's about to leave. Yeah, he is. This hand is not great. Pull from below is unfortunately not great anymore, but because we've weakened ourselves. But that was part of the plan, right? Is this a tonic turn? We have a little block. So is he weakened? He is not weakened. He does have -1 though. We're definitely playing this for sure. Probably the Reeve. So does Osty survive it? He does. He's just gonna be low on health, but that's okay. That is a-okay. I don't think you play the soul here. I do think you add a soul for Devour Life here. Maybe you do a fair amount of damage here. Yeah. Nah, soul is kind of... Well, it's taking a space in my hand, I guess. But I want a mana next turn. I think I'm going to need it. Yeah. Yeah, let's leave it in hand. We take that damage from the curse, whatever. And so here's the rocks. The rocks are back. Not the best of draws here. He did not retain his buffs. I didn't really expect him to, but it is what it is, right? Scourge for the draw, just to see what we get. Grave Warden is helpful, for sure. Defy is almost surely being played, as is Grave Warden. That, for the most part, deals with our defenses. Should have played Vulnerable first, because I need to remember that I'm dealing like passive pain damage pretty much at all times, and that I need to use that. No escape. And I think I actually don't want to strike here. It's a little more damage, right? But not like a ton. I think I actually want to defend here, because if I don't, Osty will be at a singular health point. And I have it to defend myself with, right? Yeah. And then I want to conserve 1 mana for Pale Steers. Turning out to be a very useful thing here. Do we have any... Okay, so hold on. Does the Eradicate, the Humongous Eradicate, do anything? We could really go crazy here with the Eradicate, right? The problem is then the boss will not start stunned. We also reproc a letter opener during this. I need to keep that more in mind. I'm kind of trying to remember, but I kind of don't really remember, to be honest with you. So it is what it is. We should be okay next turn. I actually don't want to draw too much. I am gonna flip this into a soul though. I feel like that's a little bit better than the defend. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but so he's also gonna take 6 damage from Thorns. I have to remember that too. I wonder if there is any point to playing the Eradicate. So it's not quite. Oh man, this is a little suspect here. Because he's gonna be what? Like it'll be in Doom range, right? If I eradicate. The problem is after the fact, right? Like, what am I doing? So I'm still taking the damage, right? If I don't production it, I could buffer, but that only gets rid of the one hit, right? And I mean, it's not like I have another move. I could weaken him, right? But that's it. What would the 9 look like? I'm trying to do math in my fucking head, and it's not going well. Forget it. I think the 9 kills him, right? The problem is then I have to deal with the boss, right? I don't know if he will remain stunned into the next turn. Let's find out. Eradicate! No, he will not. Almost assuredly, he will not remain stunned. Yeah, that sucks. But, oh well. We almost assuredly parse here. We draw just to get Osty some more juice here. Oblivion is good. He did keep his Doom stacks. So that is absolutely our saving grace. We almost assuredly Death's Door here. But we need to draw into some Doom to do so. I think with Parse we should be able to, right? Let's hope. Ugh, wow. That's sad. That is oh wait, no, we have that's right. We just Oblivioned, so that's good. That's good for us. Yeah, we doom him just a little bit. So that takes care of most of our defenses, right? I probably should. Let's hold on. Let's think about a kill angle here. Is there a kill angle here? I don't believe so. I'd probably have to draw for it. So that's 7 damage. So 17. No, I mean we're close. We're close with the doom. But no, I don't believe there's a kill angle here. Now, if we keep playing stuff, then maybe, right? So what will we play? We need to use our mana wisely here. I think delay purely for next turn mana is a thing. It also, I mean, it's gonna keep damaging him, right? Draw some more. End of days is very, very close to being it for the giant here. So close. But do we get more out of playing other cards? Honestly, I actually don't think so. It's highly dependent on our draw next turn, I think. But I feel like End of Days might be worth it. It also is only 8 more Doom, though, than playing Deathbringer. And so if I play Deathbringer and one more thing, it's almost the same amount of Doom, except I get to add a week on top for next turn. And honestly, Invoke might be pretty juicy here. That might actually be the better play, right? It was because it killed him. Because I forgot about Letter Opener. Wow. Alright. We did it, man. We doomed them. We doomed the Doormaker. The Doommaker is my name. Cool. Cool beans, man. Take that. And off he goes. The portal mouth fell into the mouth of a portal. Comedy. Not really. Hello. Architect! You killed my parents! You killed my friend! You killed my... You cannot change the past with anger. Fuck! Anger is what you get. No Doom? Ooh, get zap fried. You're a pile of bones. You dealt 1,364 damage to the Architect, but it wasn't enough. This number keeps going crazy. Wow, these people are playing this game like crazy. And obviously they are. Hey, alright, our first Ascension victory. So now we have Ascension 2 on the Binder. And we have 1 epoch. What do we got here? To kill. Necrobinder face off against the Architect and demands the restoration of the Giant, her parents, her humanity. She's blazing with vengeance, but is annihilated again and again. On one of her ascents, she discovers a massive dragon, Pale. Yeah, the melting dragon. Giving off the same gentle presence as the Giant, he speaks. This will help you get his attention. I don't know why I feel like Pale has a very stoic voice, even though it probably sounds like because of all the all the wax. Cool. Sculpting Strike, deal 8 damage, add ethereal to a card in your hand. That seems good. Veil Piercer, deal 10 damage to the next ethereal card you play, cost 0. So this is just a lot of ethereal synergy, eh? Banshee's Cry, deal 33 damage to all enemies, cost 2 less for each ethereal card played this combat. Yeah, this... So the ethereal sort of synergy that I had going on that was not a lot, but it was some. Like, this would have been crazy with it. So I do feel like one of the things that Mega Crit has done is they've doubled down a little bit on, like, card enabling builds, or backwards, excuse me, build enabling cards. So like Banshee's Cry, it's not really a build enabling card, but it really helps if you know you have a 33 AOE that you know is going to cost 2 after your 2 ethereals are played. Like, that is really good. That's really, really good. Free ethereals here, being able to make your own ethereals, like, this is a lot of synergy. And so they've tried to support build archetypes, and I really, really like that. The first game obviously had that, but I feel like a lot of cards supported archetypes by virtue of just being good cards, right? Like, they didn't necessarily support the game plan directly. These might be a little bit more direct about it, and I kind of like that. Maybe some are a little OP, maybe some are a little... Maybe as a result, that makes the game a little bit more stale, because when you get ethereal synergy and you don't have ethereal synergy in your deck, that sucks. But I don't think so. I'm a fan. I like it, at least for now. Alright, hey, that was... First Ascension 1 done. One of too many. I'm going to try my hardest to get some serious Ascension ranks in this game. Eventually, I'm going to start really struggling because the way I play these games, I just like to have fun, pick silly cards, try silly strats, and get melted. Which is not really something you can do in the higher Ascension levels. But yeah, man. We're proud about that one. Ancient's only heal 80%. Okay, so we're already not going to be full healing after bosses. That's okay. We knew that was coming. We've been playing under that assumption, right? So yeah, cool. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that Necrobinder run. Next up, maybe the Silent, maybe the Ironclad. One of these two fine lady and gentlemen. I have done a defect run, but it ended terribly. Maybe I'll upload that. Maybe I'll upload a new one. I'm uncertain. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.